Title: She gave birth to 3 daughters. Her mother-in-law made her life a living hell until one secret changed everything. 00. They say children are gifts from God, but in one family, only sons were considered blessings. After giving birth to 3 beautiful daughters, Ada became the most hated woman in her own home. Her mother-in-law mocked her every day. Her husband slowly turned against her. The whole village whispered that she had brought shame upon the family. But what nobody knew was that a secret buried for over 30 years was about to destroy everything they believed. The happy marriage. In the peaceful village of Umudike lived a kind young woman named Ida. She married Chinedu, the only son of the wealthy Madam Nkem. Their wedding was the talk of the village. Everyone believed Ida would soon give the family a strong baby boy to continue the family name. Madam Nkem proudly told everyone, "My grandson will inherit all our lands." Ada smiled, believing love was all that mattered. She had no idea what awaited her. The first child months. Later, Ada went into labor. After hours of pain, she gave birth to a beautiful baby girl. Everyone congratulated her except Madam Nkem. She forced a fake smile. "A girl? Well, next time will be a boy." Ada ignored the comment. She loved her daughter with all her heart. Pressure begins. Months passed. Madam Nkem started bringing herbs from native healers. She forced Ada to drink strange mixtures. She blamed Ada for giving birth to a girl. "You women nowadays don't know how to produce sons." Ada cried quietly every night. Chinedu defended her at first. "Mother, stop blaming my wife." But his mother's words slowly entered his heart. The second pregnancy. The family prayed day and night. Madam Nkem invited prophets. She invited traditional healers. Everyone promised Ada would have a son. 9 months later, another baby girl. Madam Nkem screamed in the hospital. "What kind of curse have you brought into my family?" She walked out without carrying the baby. Ada cried silently. Full treatment. Life became unbearable. Madam Nkem refused to eat Ada's food. She insulted the children. She told neighbors they were useless because they were girls. Whenever visitors came, she introduced the girls as disappointments. Ada's daughters heard everything. The eldest daughter asked one day, "Mommy, are girls bad?" Ada hugged her tightly. "No, my angel. Girls are blessings." Husband changes. Chinedu became distant. He stopped laughing with Ada. Whenever his mother complained, he remained silent. One evening he said, "Maybe mother is right. Maybe we should try another wife." Ada's heart shattered. Third pregnancy. Ada became pregnant again. Everyone celebrated before the baby even arrived. Madame Nkem bought tiny blue baby clothes. She announced to everyone, "My grandson is finally coming." Ada simply prayed. Disaster Labor Day arrived. After several hours, the nurse smiled. "Congratulations, it's another beautiful baby girl." Silence filled the room. Madame Nkem slapped Ada across the face. "You have destroyed my family." Even Chinedu walked away without looking at his newborn daughter. Ada cried until she fainted. The new wife. Madame Nkem convinced Chinedu to marry another woman named Chioma. Chioma promised to give them many sons. The village mocked Ada. She became almost like a servant in her own house. Yet she remained kind. She continued raising her daughters with love. Years later, 5 years passed. Ada's daughters became brilliant. The eldest always came first in school. The second loved helping sick people. The youngest dreamed of becoming a lawyer. Meanwhile, Chioma had suffered 4 miscarriages. Still, no son. Madame Nkem became frustrated. The shocking visitor. One afternoon, an elderly retired doctor visited the village. He recognized Chinedu immediately. He asked to speak privately. I have carried this secret for years. You deserve to know the truth. The DNA revelation. The doctor explained that years ago, he had treated Chinedu for a medical condition. Tests showed Chinedu produced only female chromosomes capable of fathering daughters. The doctor had advised further treatment, but Madame Nkem refused to believe him. She tore up the medical report. She blamed Ada instead. The doctor still kept a copy. He handed it to Chinedu. Everything suddenly made sense. Ada had never been the reason. The truth explodes. Chinedu confronted his mother. You lied to me for years. You destroyed my marriage. You made me hate my wife. Madame Nkem denied everything. But the old doctor showed the original records. The whole family fell silent. Neighbors who had gathered outside heard everything. Madame Nkem collapsed in shame. Karma arrives. Chioma left the marriage. She admitted she had only stayed because of money. Madame Nkem became isolated. The villagers no longer respected her. Meanwhile, Ada's daughters continued excelling. One became a doctor, another became an engineer. The youngest became a successful lawyer who defended women facing discrimination. People traveled from different states just to celebrate their achievements. Those same neighbors who once mocked Ada now praised her daughters. Redemption. One evening, Madame Nkem, now old and weak, visited Ada. With tears rolling down her face, she said, I spent years chasing a grandson. I almost lost the greatest blessings God gave this family. She knelt before Ada. Please forgive me. Ada looked at her daughters. She smiled gently. Children are not measured by whether they are boys or girls. They are measured by the love they bring into the world. Madame Nkem hugged all 3 girls as tears filled everyone's eyes. For the first time in many years, the family found peace. Ending message. Never judge a woman because of the gender of her children. The sex of a baby is determined by biological factors from both parents, not by the mother alone. Every child deserves love, whether a boy or a girl. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another powerful Nigerian family drama.
But Mama, you hurt me, oh. I am very sorry, my daughter.
But Grandma, you are wicked, oh.
But Mama, you hurt me, oh. I am very sorry, my daughter.
But Grandma, you are wicked, oh.